something like that. It's not like that for everyone here. So if you can tell me what exactly, like how challenging for, I just want to have a bit of some people's personal experience on how challenging Dubai has been. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just 2, 3 chats, then we proceed. I want to be sure everyone is there because I can't see anyone's face except Mr. Tony. So I want to be sure I'm not speaking to only Mr. Tony. So it's okay. The video can be off, but I just want it to be a bit engaging. Yes, please, Miss Chidera.
Good evening, ma. Good evening, everybody.
Mr. Chidera. Good evening, sir.
I'm very privileged to be here and also to hear from you, ma.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm honored as well.
Okay. First, I would say that UAE, from the onset, hasn't been that. I wasn't that good. Though there was, some ups and downs,
Yeah.
and job, visa, and so on. So it hasn't been that easy, but by the grace of God,
Yes.
since I got a little more, much better, and it hasn't been easy, though. But believing God that things are going to get much better.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Chidera. I also believe that things will definitely get better. I also believe so. And because it's not rosy for everyone. There was a point. Sorry?
I can hear you, man.
Yeah, you can speak, you can unmute yourself now. Thank you. So aside from Mr. Chidera, anyone else? No one. Okay, let me just go straight to the point. So basically, when it comes to overcoming challenges in Dubai, I believe I'm actually thankful that it's like a church group. Everyone believes so much in God. So knowing or having God as your number one backbone is like the first thing, which I would definitely always recommend. So it's the first thing. Mr. Tony, I'm going to be sharing my screen now, so you can pin this. Yeah, you can pin this. All right. So thriving in Dubai, overcoming challenges. So the objective of today's talk, because I'm not going to bore you, like I would definitely not going to bore you. I'm also going to give you like practical steps that we all can make use of. I'm also going to give you the practical steps I have been able to make use of as well in Dubai. There are times that I've been in this Dubai, I don't even have money to eat. I'll be looking for coins all over. This is not like make anyone pity me or to make my story very, very interesting. No, I went through, I could feel how the less privileged, how I don't know, I could feel how the less privileged are living in Dubai at some points in my life as well. So in this today's session, we'll be discussing on understanding the challenges in Dubai. That was also the reason why I had to like ask one of like some people here about the challenges what you face, because I covered some challenges based on my own experience and based on the experience of people I know. So if I should have more, definitely it will be something I will really do appreciate. So another thing I'm going to be talking on again is overcoming financial hardships through budgeting, saving, managing debts. And we are going to also expatiate more regarding this. And embracing opportunities. How can we embrace opportunities? Through side hustles, upskilling, and networking. I'm going to expatiate on these practical things that we all can relate with. Learning from success stories and setting achievable goals. So these are what I'm going to talk about. So I said, let's talk about the challenges we face in Dubai. Mr. Chidera is just telling me, oh, it has not been so easy. So when you mean things are not easy, in what aspects? Aside from Mr. Chidera, can someone here speak about the challenges? Because I faced mine, I've heard people's stories, but I really want to relate with you. I want us to like have a one-on-one connection here. I'm happy that we are not so much, so we can discuss. Let's discuss like family, right? So if you can, I just will need one or two more people to say something, right? So what I want to understand your own, because this challenges can be in different aspects. It could be finances, it could be career, it could be work, it could be marriage. Like, what kind of challenge do we have in Dubai? I've heard from Mr. Chidera. Mr. Chidera just said it has not been so easy. But don't worry, very soon it will be easy. Okay. So anyone, I think I'll be calling names. Miss Evelyn. I can see beautiful fruits. Is Miss Evelyn here?
Yes. Please, everyone, you have to say something. You have to talk.
Yeah, I really want it to be
It's not
very
going to be a waste.
interactive, please. I want to ensure that everyone is being carried along. Please don't look at like this girl is very small. Oh. This girl is not small, okay? This girl is she has some doings. Let me not brag, right? But I'm not. Don't underrate or don't look down on me, okay? So let's work. Let's like try to connect and understand understand each other. So, Miss Evelyn, I would like to hear from you. Or you don't have any challenges? Because me, I had a lot. I had a
I
lot. Yes.
I don't even want to talk about my challenges because maybe I'm too emotional. Maybe I will end up crying here.
Okay, don't cry. Don't cry. So I'm going to call another person again. Let me look for them. I'm looking for everybody as the spirit leads. Miss Jane Summer. I love that name. Hey, Miss Jane Summer ran away. She doesn't want to be called out.
That would have been a mistake, anyways.
Sorry?
Probably that's a mistake.
Oh, okay. So how to former?
I am just joining. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm just joining now.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to.
Yeah.
So Miss Jane Sama, I called you. I thought you ran away. So welcome back. I love your name so much. So I would like to hear from you.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma.
Well, actually, as a Christian, what keeps me going is the scripture that says in the book of Isaiah 43 from the verses 1 that
Yeah.
says that we shall pass through water, we shall not be drowned, pass through fire, we shall not get consumed.
Hmm.
And the way God trained me, I don't see a challenge as a challenge. They
Yes.
might be there, but I see them as a training ground for me to be able
Mm-hmm.
to face my glory when it comes and be able to manage it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there have been, I can say there have been challenges, but God's intervention is really there because if I compare the previous years while in the United Arab Emirates, but fortunately for me, when I came here, I got a job. Immediately I came, I got a job.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a job, but it might not be all about job. It
Mm-hmm.
might we might have other challenges, but
Okay.
if the way I look at challenges is very, very different. We all have different ways we see challenges.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm always optimistic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you so much for that, Miss Jane Sama or Mrs. Jane Sama. So let's just move ahead because when it comes to challenges in Dubai, I think the major challenge majority of us have is this financial incapability. Let me just put it that way. And it can happen in so many ways. I understand that like spiritual challenges, we are leaving that aside. We're talking about how to have like financial breakthrough, right? What and what can you do? I'm because for me to be invited here, I'm sure Mr. Tony Oluwatoni Olasimbo knows a bit of my story. And there were like I actually started from scratch, like from zero, from nothing. And I'm thankful to Almighty God that I'm already getting my balance in Dubai. So, and we all can get our balance in Dubai, and that's the reason I'm here today. Okay, so when I ask a lot of people the major challenges they face in Dubai, we get to hear so many things, but the major things I hear is, oh, Dubai is very expensive. You know, I've lived in best spaces before, even before moving to partition. I understand how it feels. This metro thing now, before God gets me my own driving license and I have my own car, I was dropping from metro to the other. So I understand that people would say, oh, the high cost of living. In fact, for people to even get their driving license, like headache, right? And it can happen. I never had a driving license before. I didn't have a good apartment. I didn't even have an apartment I could call my own. I was sharing spaces with people. I was in like living in best places here in Dubai. In fact, the first time I was looking for an apartment and somebody showed me a bed space, I almost cried. Why? Because I was, like I said, I'm not, it's not as if I'm from a poor family, no. My family are really doing well, but I came to Dubai to like have a better, we all came to Dubai for something. We left wherever we are to come to, I'm sure people who are here now are not citizens of Dubai. So we came to Dubai to get something. We left our own country, we left our own nation, our own place, and we came to another person's country to another country just to have a better life. So when I was really living well in Nigeria, and I came to Dubai, and they're like, I said this is my budget for apartment. I was thinking because converting my budget to naira sounds very good. Then they showed me the place. I was, if I, it's not if I cried that okay, this is going to be my reality. But I'm going to tell you how I was able to move from there to where I am right now. So, and another thing I will hear from people is again like there is competitive job market. To get a job in Dubai, they feel like it is highly competitive. I agree. And also I disagree. Right? So they feel it's highly competitive or they will not give us job. So there are other people is like financial struggles. They hardly have ways to be able to like fend for themselves, and it's really very like it's highly disturbing because they keep spending their salary, or people are even earning little, but their salary, like there's no any form of savings. When I was in Dubai for like first 2 years, I was working, I was paying bills, and I checked my account, it was zero. So I don't understand. I'm working, I'm paying bills, and I still had like there was zero savings. There is no emergency 50 dirhams that I could render. Nothing like that. Zero. Then I'm like, okay, what am I even working for? Like, is there something I'm not doing well? Is there something I'm not doing right? Is there something I need to readjust? I also hear people would talk about, oh, I'm an African. They will not employ me, or Africans are treated badly. We all have that mindset that, oh, because I'm African, I won't be treated rightly, or they are treating me badly because I'm an African. I think it's the like high time we all take that motive out of our mind. I'm going to discuss why we need to do so. So, firstly, do not limit yourself. You being an African it does not mean anything. It means greatness. When I joined my company here, I was the only black, like only, not even the fact that I'm the only Nigerian, I'm the only black color. But I did not feel intimidated. In a couple of weeks, like I was commended, I was recognized in the company. And from there, my stories changed from A to Z. So there are ways you can do. Even if people are trying to look down on you, you should be able to show your capability. And how you can show your capability, we are also going to discuss extensively in our slides, our coming slides. So, overcoming hardships. So, even if you are earning low, I would say, even if you are earning low, it's very important we are able to budget whatever we are getting and try to save. I did not have that habit of saving. and it was just very terrible. The first 2 years of my life in Dubai, it was so terrible because I kept spending without saving. Even though you have 2,000 dirhams job, you can still save. If you start cultivating habit of saving as little as 50 dirhams or 100 dirhams or 200 dirhams, it will help you. If I was not able to save, I won't be able to be buying my first car. I won't be able to get my own, because because after that first 2 years, I started trying to cultivate the habits of savings. Even when I started earning more on a monthly basis, the habit of savings already instilled in me. So I kept going on with that. So I kept like putting myself, okay, I can have a better life for myself. I can do this for myself. But I was able to think of all of that because I have some money on ground that could help me finance, or that could help me with my goals. So I also I've seen habits of people taking so much debt, as borrowing money from A, borrowing money from B, and you cannot pay back. See, I used to tell, when I think I have a friend here in Dubai, and he asked me for some money. I gave him, and he was not even able to pay back, and I was so confused. And you're working, but at the end of the day, it's like I just did not allow that to destroy our own relationship because of the good times or the good things he has done. While I was also in my own struggling times, so I had to like forego. I had to like even thank God for the privilege to be able to give someone something at the time of need, like at the time when the person was really really in need. So, and you know, budgeting and saving. So the person was taking too many debts, and the person was not even able to like pay back. Like, because the money was a whole lot. We're talking about, I think it was not a whole lot. It was, I get the person towards I think visa application or something. And yeah. But I'm not saying this to no, like to make me feel, I'm not saying this to make me feel good, but just like there are ways we can like cut our codes according to our size. Let's make use of the little resources we have right now to be able to manage ourselves. Then we can now like move forward as time goes on. So finding affordable housing is something we need to talk about, because I had a very high taste based on the fact where I was coming from. So when I came to Dubai, living in a bedroom was like headache for me. I was like, okay, let me go to a partition. You know, partition, you have your own private room. And at the end of the day, I realized that it's affected my finances, it affected me a whole lot, and I had to better go back again to bed space. Now the story has changed. I'm no longer in a bed. I have like an apartment, I have my own jari in my own name. So glory be to God for that. So how do we embrace opportunities? I think the first thing is you have to be determined. See, if you are not determined for success, if I talk from now till next year, you will still be on the same spot. Some of us are too comfortable with where we are. We can actually move forward. I was in a company where they were paying me 3,005. I think it was a data analyst company. I just knew this 3,005 will not be able to give me the kind of, because my dreams are so big. I have a very big picture in my head. I want to, I have a very big dream. I just knew that this 3,500 dirhams monthly will not be able to push me forward. So what can I do? So it's not like you putting out your goals, because another thing is you have to have a personal goal. And this also comes from determination and strength. The strength, because we need the strength of God to push us forward. Even though we are determined, we still need the grace of God to keep moving forward. There are times that we are going to be at the point that we are about to give up, but we still need this special grace of God to keep moving us forward. So, but the first thing is you need to have a sense of direction. When you set your goals, it gives you that sense of direction. Because when you have a goal, either personal goal or financial goal, then you know where you're going to. Let's assume your goal is, I want to have 100,000 dirhams in my account in the next 4 months. That is your goal. Or I want to have my own space. Or I want to buy a car. Or I want to get a driving license. Or I want to be able to send my kids to the best schools in Dubai. You need to have your goals. And when you're setting your goals need to be very smart, like needs to be smart. SMART. And I'm sure we are all familiar with the code. If you're not familiar with the code, that means your goal needs to be specific. You need to know that exact thing you want. And it needs to be measurable. Like you should be able to measure, what do you need? How do I need to achieve this? I want to do this. Okay, I want to do 100,000 dirhams in the next 3 months. But you are just earning 1,500, right? But is it achievable? Yes, it is. See, you can be earning 1,500 dirhams now. You can still have 100,000 dirhams in your account. I will tell you how. But firstly, your goals need to be very specific. Know what you want. Hit the nail. Know what you want. Be able to know that, yes, I want this. I need to achieve this. I just gave you a scenario. Write it out. Write it down. In fact, if you need to get like a board and paste it in your room, somewhere in your room, I mean, like, I need to achieve this. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. I was telling Mr. Tony, I said, I need to get I think beginning of this, I said, I need to start getting my driving license. I knew what I wanted. Mine is different. Yours could be different as well. And I worked towards it. What do I need? First thing, I need money. I need to register. So you need to be able to know how to measure the actionable steps in achieving your specific goals. Another thing is, it needs to be achievable. Is it achievable? Like I said, I gave you a scenario on, okay, you've given how to be able, you've been able to measure it. Then look at it realistically. Is this achievable? Then is it realistic? Is this goal, does it really make sense? Imagine I'm saying, oh, by the end of this year, I want to develop a building in Dubai. Is it achievable? It's not even achievable because it takes a couple of years to even be done with constructing a building. It takes a whole lot of time to be able to like go through the process with the Dubai Land Department to get the appropriate license for development. So think about it. Are your goals achievable? If yes, then give yourself a time bound. I need to do this between now and this period. If you give yourself a time bound, then you will work harder, you will work faster. I knew I needed to have some particular amount of money in my accounts, and I had to start from last year. The effort was not just now. I started that effort like I was running rapidly because I need to achieve this in the next 9 months. And I try to work towards it, even though I'm not able to achieve 100%, but because I gave myself a time bound and I've been able to see that my goal is measurable, I've been able to measure how to be able to achieve this, give myself a specific goal. And I worked towards, and before I know, I was able to get like 80% of what I was looking for. And like that, my life turned around, just like that. So, and these are the things that could help you as well. Also, engage or follow quality people. I think some of us, we need to change like deliberately change our circles. And I'm going to give you a scenario. I know some from a friend that has been on overstay for, this is recorded, but for more than like several years. But there were even times they had the money to process the visa. But he was not moving with the right set of people. You know, the right person, like, don't worry. You use it, how you go, you spend this kind of money on top visa. You go carry this whole money on top visa. You don't go do something like you go invest now, they run around, everybody go survive. not be only you where your visa don't find. There are a lot of people that will not even give you that kind of motivation, that kind of the right advice that you need. So it could be finances. Some people be like, oh, I want to start my driving license. I'm like, share with 1,500 where you earn, and so you want to start driving license. You know how much they do driving license. If you go, they use your metro like that. So, there are times that you just need to change us. You need to be with quality people. I started when I moved around, like when I joined the company, and like all my employees or like all my colleagues, they are all driving cars. I told Mr. Tony, I said, hey, I need to have my own car very soon. Then I have to like work towards it. Car is a different thing. There are other things, there are other goals, right? So it could be anything you want. It could be you want to buy properties back home. I also had that part of my goals and I was able to achieve it. But I bought like as much properties as I would have. I hit my target in properties purchased back home. It could be you also. Maybe you want to buy properties back home. You want to have something in your name back home. You need to work towards it. You need to have quality people. And because I started having friends who were not even up to me, having properties in their names. Then I could ask them, how are you able to achieve this? Then, when you have these quality people, they can guide you based on their own practical ways of how they were able to achieve it. Then you can also follow suit. So having the right people, having the quality people around you will help you. If you need to look at your friends, look at people around you. Are they the reflection of what you want to be? If they are not, then you need to be deliberate in changing your circle. Some people, you might keep them, but you have to work towards moving higher or becoming better in whatever you want to do in life, in thriving better in Dubai. So you can drag your friends along. Your friend will see you. And your friend will be like, okay, my friend is already going higher. Even me, I need to step up. Or you tell me, if you don't step up, I'm far ahead. I've gone as far as you could think. So that is also what you need. In fact, also upskilling and education. Like I said, in setting your goal, it could be, I want promotion in my job. You want promotion, you need to take some certification courses. You want promotion, you can speak to your managers or people or the position you feel, okay, maybe, I'm in the sales department or I'm in the customer representative department. I want to become a manager one day. You need to look at what exactly is my manager doing? What does my manager have that I don't have? It could be just one common certification degree, maybe one certificate that you need to upscale from that level you are to an higher level. And when you move higher, you definitely get better salary. We don't need to be comfortable in that little position that we are. It could be anything. So upskilling and education is very important for people who are in the career aspect and for people who just want to be better. You are not too young. In fact, my mom, I'm using mine as an example. My mom I wouldn't say she's an illiterate, but she didn't go to school. Now I'm sending her back to school. She's in a 200 level right now. And she's more than 50. So age does not limit you if you need to go back to school to become better. If you don't have a degree now, if you need to go back to school and get better position and get better salary, please go back. Sacrifice whatever you need to do to be able to become better. I know that, okay, even right now, I know the position I'm in right now, I need to move ahead. Then I know I need to take my master's degree very serious. I left school after many years. I need to know, okay, now I need to take my master's degree. So when I have a master's degree, then I can move higher. I can become better. I can have more confidence. Even when they want to give me a position and maybe a master's degree is what is stopping that, then that will no longer be the situation. So I don't know what it is for you. But think about it. What do I need to do to upscale? What do I need to do to become better? What do I need to do to have a better lifestyle? It could be because you don't even have the necessary degrees, necessary certification. You're not even getting some kind of jobs you desire to get. So think about it to do so. And also, let's cultivate the habit of attending networking events and meetups. See, it's not about God will do it. Sometimes we need to take actions. Sometimes we need to also do our own best. If I didn't take my action, there was even in our own Christian world as well. So faith without work is what? So we need to take action as believers. Then let's trust God to bless the work of our hands. We are not taking actions and we just expect manners or miracles to happen from nowhere. No. You may attend the networking event and you find someone that is looking for somebody to work with the person, or somebody to give a contract to, or somebody to give a client to. So I say some networking events in this Dubai are completely free. You don't even need to pay 1 dirham to attend some great networking where you could meet a whole lot of people. So let's cultivate habits of, in fact, if you want to check networking events, what is happening, there are several sites. We have Eventbrite, we have Facebook network or Facebook events. We have so many events. You could just check online with events happening in Dubai. In fact, there's a Dubai app that shows events happening in Dubai, and they are completely free. Find yourself in some rooms. Find yourself in some quality rooms. Most of the clients I'm getting right now are through referrals. I'm into real estate, and I'm just grateful I don't know, it's not by my, I know I'm doing well when it comes to putting hard work, but at the same time, it is God's doing. Like, God is really helping me. God is blessing the work of my hands. But God will not bless the work of it. I'm just in my room and not taking actions. So we need to deliberately take actions, cultivate the habit of attending networking events and meetups. Now, let's talk about side hustles and part-time work. I was talking about you could be earning 1,005 and you can give yourself a target of 100,000 dirhams, and it is 100% achievable. I didn't have 0 dirhams and I made 40,000 dirhams, 50,000 dirhams in just 1 month. And beginning of that month, it was 0. How? There are things you can do. We call it affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is when you are in a position, there are a lot. It's not just real estate. Affiliate marketing can come in so many things, like so many sectors. Not just real estate. It could be luxury cars. It could be car rentals. It could be house rents. A lot of people that want to rent house in Dubai. You can earn from that. As little as 1,000 dirhams, 1,005 dirhams, you can earn that as commission. We call it commission based. While you are doing your own, that I said, side. I'm not saying you should leave your job. Don't leave it, because to work in my industry is not means. I'm not on salary. I'm on commission based, purely commission. Right? So you have to be ready. But if in case you are getting a commission, at least there is a take home for you, it is very good. But you can also be able to make side money, like good side, like money by the side. So while you are doing your day-to-day activities, you should not leave it. Oh, you have someone that wants to rent a house. You can just find a real estate agent. Hello, I need someone that wants to rent a house. I beg, don't forget my commission. It happens. I've had like so many deals like that from people. Hello, Abby, I want to rent some. Hello, Abby, I want my clients, or I have someone that wants to buy property. And when the deal is done, the person gets his cut. Just like hello, Abby, I will have somebody that wants to buy something. I have what the person is looking for. He has what I need. I have what he needs. Then okay, when the deal was done, so but it's not just real estate. There are a lot of even cars. You can walk into a car luxury places, luxury shops around you. Oh, if I get person who won't rent car in a month, what is my commission? There is commission based in almost all jobs because sales is the growth of every business. So if you are bringing us clients or you are bringing them clients, they can compensate you if you ask. So it's good. You can think what exactly you have someone that needs something and you know someone that has it, all sales. You can think, okay, I have someone that needs your service. What is my gain? This is how a lot of people are investing. See, one of my biggest clients is through the guy that used to exchange money for me. Money exchange. Hello, Mr. Chidera. I beg, I want to exchange 100 dirhams. Hello, Mr. Kiniko. I want to exchange 50 dirhams. I want to send 50 dirhams back home. He was one of the people that brought me my biggest clients in Dubai. My exchanger. So I don't want you to also look down on anyone. It could be that your friends, I mean your roommates, that we need somebody that wants to buy something, and you know that person that can sell the thing to the person, and transaction will flow, and you get your own cut out of it. It could even be all these cargo businesses. You know someone that wants to ship stuff from now Dubai to. There are ways you can earn. So it's a way of you not relying on one source of income. You cannot be comfortable with just one. Think of, I need to make more. I need to live a better life in Dubai. See, a lot of people are living, people are living reasonable life. Not everybody is suffering, no. I used to think that, Dubai, everybody is not easy, especially for Africans, it's not easy. But it's a lie. Majority of people are living well, and you can be part of those people who are living well. Don't be limited to where you are. Don't feel, I know some people that they've been living in their best space for more than 5 years when it is not cost. We are believers of God, and God is ready to take care of us. But God will not just take care of us when we are just living. We are not ready to explore. We are so comfortable where we are. We don't think that one day I can own my own one-bedroom apartment. I can live in my own home. I can live in. You don't think that one day you can buy a house in this Dubai? Who told you can't buy a house? Who told you cannot buy a house in Dubai? So we can do more. We should not be comfortable with that one source of income. So think of it. I'm giving you options now. Aside from real estate, there are a lot of people. Just referral. It's called affiliate marketing. Get someone that is a service. Get someone that has a service. Introduce them. Ask for your commission. Ask. If they're not giving you, then go to another person that will give you. Ask. These are other ways you can earn. Even as high as people are doing, people are getting mortgage. People are even doing, as people are looking for do telecommunication. People are like connecting Wi-Fi to your home. You can earn commission from that. Just find somebody that wants to connect Wi-Fi to their home, and they will still pay you commission. Ask. There are lots of ways, legal ways you can make money in Dubai, right? So I'm not going to talk too much, but I think I've said a lot, and I'm looking at the time because I really I'm so sorry I delayed it all for like 20 minutes, but you could see a lot of Africans in Dubai that have done so well. In fact, I used to look at them. I follow them on social media platform. People who are doing well, who came from zero to nothing, from zero. They don't have anything, and they became somebody. They are building houses, they are buying houses, and they came to do Dubai with just one bag. Jumping from one best space. So those are people that drives me. If these people can do it, who am I? I will do it. Whatever it takes, I'm ready to go for it. And we pray for the strength of God and the grace of God to keep moving us forward, because really we still need the grace of God. But we still need to put in our own efforts, hard work, determination. Like if I don't, so is either I succeed or I don't, or I succeed. There's no, it's either I succeed or I don't succeed. It's either I succeed or I succeed. So you don't have any other option of I don't succeed. I am succeeding. And whatever it takes for me to succeed and live a meaningful and reasonable life in this Dubai, I'm going to do so. Right? So do we have, and when it comes to upskilling and education, so aside from, I told us we need to take some courses, but for us to be able to be better in what we do, at least just to develop. So sometimes knowledge is not a waste. It's still good that we can keep learning. And I know some of us know some sites you can learn and get certificate courses there for free. At some places you have to pay for it. So you can try to make use of Coursera, you can try to make use of Udemy, just to be able to elaborate and expatiate on what you know, or to know better, to learn more in the aspect of your job. But I think there is everything you're looking for on Coursera. So you can take free courses. You can, because I just, whenever I have 5 hours that I'm not using off, I just go there to just expand more on my maybe sales skills. It could be my negotiation skills, because I'm into real estate. I'm into more interfacing with clients. So I'm in the sales aspect. So whatever that can make me do my job efficiently and effectively, I just try to ensure I have all this knowledge that is needed. So I'm going to take questions, and I want to be sure from now. So I'm going to pause, take questions, and I don't talk too much.
Okay. Thank you so much, Abby. Thank you. You've done more than expected. So let's just go straight to the questions. Who is talking? Just your questions straightforward. Just 1 minute. 1 minute each, please.
Miss Jane.
Okay, thank you so much for the privilege to join. Please, I have a question regarding networking. Please, ma'am, if you can give me or any of us here, as while you're talking, just tell us about those networking groups, networking, like if maybe later on this forum, this meeting is going to have a recorded message, or you just say it out so that we can write somewhere in order to attend some of these networking groups also, or meetings or seminars. They will be so helpful to us. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I'm going to recommend, because events are always happening on Events Bright. I'm sure we are all familiar. It's a very popular platform, and it is totally free to sign up on that. So, and there are also communities created by Africans that I know of, Road to Success community. I know of African UAE Networking Group. They have a WhatsApp group. I'm going to ask the host if I can share the link to join. So if yes, I'm going to share with Mr. Oluwatoni, and I'm sure he's going to share across to everyone.
Definitely.
So the Road to Success event, I thought these are major that bring everybody together. So you can always ask questions, but the major ones, aside from limited to this African thing, because sometimes we may need to also expand to other nationalities. So you can go to Investbrite and see, look for networking. Just search. Okay, let me share my screen. So just to show you like the process. It's a very easy process. So I will share my screen here. So I'm sure a lot of us are aware. Okay. So let me share my screen again. So because I don't know what most of us do, so pertaining to what you do specifically, so you can search. So let's say this is the website. So this is the website. So let me say Dubai, or yeah, let me say Dubai, find events. I can just search. So www.eventsbright.com, right? And there are a lot of events happening almost every time. So now, Dubai Speed Networking, grow your business with right connections. This is so this one is paid for. You can find free. There are free events and there are paid events. So if you have 20 euro to pay to be in this room, why not? You can pay because you are sure that the quality of people you'll be meeting there, it's good because you can speak to these people. Okay, this is what I do. It's a platform for you to express yourself, pitch yourself. My name is this. I am into this. Network, meet quality people that may be in need of your service. You can't tell. So another one again is you can see Dubai is big. This one is for tech and entrepreneur, professional networking. Sorry, this one is 0, 0, 0, 0. They are not charging you for anything. It is free of charge. If you are available, that time it's happening September 9, 5:30. If you're available, why not register and go? So there are a lot of things. Let's assume you are also interested in sales masterclass, full day sales masterclass. The fee is £19. £19 is less than 100 dirhams. You can register, triple your sales. Let's assume you want to have a better sales skills, selling skill. Register. This thing is so a lot of events happening in Dubai. Zero for people into tech that would like to join an event. There's an event happening, Tech Expo, Dubai 2024, happening October 1st. Register ahead. Be in the room, free of charge. You know, there are Vibes Overseas Dubai. This one is being paid for. Win your next clients on LinkedIn. How to win your next client on LinkedIn. You feel this is something that would benefit you. Why not? And you have $125 to pay. Why not? You make the payments. So these are ways you can, and there are a whole lot. So you could check again whether it is free here or it is paid. And we also have Facebook events. Yeah, I think it's Facebook events. You can also check Facebook events on events happening regularly. You can also search online. I think there is Dubai Calendar. An application called Dubai Calendar. Yeah, and sorry, application called Dubai Events. So this Dubai Events gives you upcoming events happening in Dubai. So if you're interested or you feel this would interest you, why not register and be in the room? They won't chase you out. Meet people. You need to consistently, you are not in your country. So if you are in Dubai, you need to consistently meet people. I hope this is helpful.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you. Very, very helpful. I've learned a lot.
I'm glad. Any other question? Let me stop sharing. Any other question aside from Miss Jane? So how was it? Like I want to be sure. Like, is it impactful? Did you learn anything at all? Did
Can
it?
we speak up? Can we speak up, please? And don't we have questions?
Okay,
So, like,
Mr. Chidera Daniel, did you raise your
All right.
hand?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Um, I will really say that it has been a blissful night. So I'm blessed, and also I'm very impacted. Um, and also for the courses, most of these courses or the seminars or events, they are being done online, or you go to the have a meeting place.
The instructions are stated there. So whether it's online or physical. So if it is physical, you would see the location where you are meeting. So let me show that again. For instance, so let's assume you are going for this event. It's happening 2023. It's happening 2020, so it's totally free. So it's startups and investors. Um, sorry, it's startups and investors networking. So what you're going to do is to just click. So when you click, you could find more details about the events. Join our events and build new acquaintances with investors, venture capital professionals, pitch your innovative projects. So you can see that it's totally free. They'll give you the date and the time. Okay, I don't know if it's, I try, I don't know, is it still showing? Can you see?
No, the first slide, the first screen is showing. The
Oh,
click one is not showing. Yeah.
okay. So sorry. So this is it. Startups and investors, everything about the events is listed. So you check again, join our events in Dubai and build so you could see that. You could see the date and time, Tuesday happening, July 23, 6 to 9 p.m. And also the location. The upper deck, lounge, first floor, Dubai, you could see. So, and the agenda and the rest, it's definitely going to. So the agenda is speed networking, pitch time. So they are giving you opportunities to pitch what you have, your business, right? And also through that networking, whoever you are there, you are getting to meet more people. And when you meet more people, the leverage for you to sell more. So when it comes to courses, I said courses like Coursera. I talked about Coursera. Let me share this stat. So another one is Coursera. You can take, there are more than 7,000 online courses. Some are free, some are paid for. So this is Coursera. You can join for free, right? You can just make use of it. I have I have um I have an application with them. I've taken so many courses. I've taken so many courses with them. So you can also join for free. Another one again is Udemy. Udemy is spelled as UDMY. Um, all these ones too. In your share this slide instead. This is it again, learner appreciation sale. So this one too, you can learn as much as you want. So you can log in and sign up as well. So there are a lot of free tools that you can leverage on online that can help you to become better, right? And like I said, just check wherever you want to grow. I don't know what your personal goal is. Write it out and see what exactly you need. Is it course on the side, or you need to take a Dubai course, Dubai certification course? You need to think of that so that can help you to become better. Yes, ma'am, Miss Priscilla. Mrs. Priscilla.
Good afternoon, Miss
Good,
Bisola. It's
good
been a
afternoon.
blast one. I'll be sorry. Good evening, it's late
Good
already.
evening, ma.
Thank you so much. We've been so blessed this morning. Sorry, I have a question personally.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
someone wants to go about, like, you want to change your, maybe you've been a teacher or you've been in sales and you just want to change to another field entirely, going about doing volunteer will help, but do you have any, is there any way, or do you know any how someone can go about it doing volunteer? Like, maybe if I want to go to telesales now, I want to do a volunteer just to have the experience or something. Thank you. That's my
Okay.
question.
So most times if you go as a volunteer with the motive of you not being paid, and they could see in your, because they could see in your interview, I mean during your interview, that you have the determination, or you have everything, all the potentials it takes to succeed in that field, you can give it a try. And we cannot even say you can be given that opportunity, right? I know, let's say you want to, I don't know what sector you want to go into, but let's assume you want to come into real estate. There are some companies that they will have like a particular rule and would say, oh, we are not taking people without experience. Let's assume. But I still feel like you can give it a try. You can write applications to as many companies as you want and tell them your motive, and let them know the potential. You sell yourself. Sell yourself properly. Let them know the potential you carry. When I was trying to move, I had to like write to so many people because I wanted to work with a development company before, but later on, God just said, okay, you have to be in the brokerage industry. I wrote to so many developers. I got some offers in some, but maybe because my spirit is not willing to work there. I wanted to work with a particular developer, and I wrote thousands of emails. They didn't respond, but okay, no problem. I'll still keep trying. So even though they don't respond to you, that's not a problem. But you can still try, write out as much as you want, package yourself very, very well, and even during your physical interview, let them be able to feel that potential that you have. So when they feel it, and let's say there's nothing too big for God to handle. Like I wouldn't say there's no impossibility. There are places you can start with even with zero experience, and they will train you from level zero and ensure that you become better. So if you are not expecting them to pay you, then no problem. In this Dubai, so far you're not expecting them to pay you, but there are some still companies that even though they're not paying you, they still want quality, right? So be able to ensure that you are that quality staff that befits their company. Prove to them and let them see during the interview. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. So Mr. Chidera, I hope I've been able to answer your question.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Oluwatoni, for inviting me here. And yeah, I feel so honored.
Thank you so much, Abby. So
That's
while Abby is still here, just Abby did not introduce herself. I mean, I was supposed to do introduction anyways.
okay.
So I particularly brought Abby and for two things. I want somebody that is blunt. All my circles, all my cliques were very blunt. We don't care who gets hurt, but the fact is, we're going to tell you the truth. And these are the kind of people that we roll with, that we keep pushing ourselves forward. There's no harm in that. And that is it. If you have somebody that all they do is to pat you, to rub your head, run away, they're cancers. But if you have people that can look at your face and blast you, that is it. They mean good for you. And that is the only thing. In Dubai, if people are patting you, you are in trouble. If people are patting you every time, you are in trouble. But people can talk to you because you're about to make so many mistakes. So if you heard Abby, I didn't know. Abby just called me one day that he got a driver license just so soon. And I know a lot of people that actually wanted to get a driver license, but they couldn't. We're not mocking anyone. But the fact is, once there's examination, our problem is, people that my harrow word has touched, they are reacting. The thing is, then UAE, you must be determined. Abby went through hell, went through a lot. If Abby opens her mouth and tells you, none of us, all of us, of course, I know everybody in this class. All of us, at least I know a lot of us are conditions. All of us, not anybody here has faced what Abby faced. And she was able to bounce back. I respect her so much. I was able to bounce back hardly. Tough time. If you're in UAE, you're not a person that you can. I used to challenge us in church, right? That how many of you have say hi to somebody you met in the elevator. And if you don't say hi, that's a phobia. If you can't say hi to somebody you met in the elevator, how do you want to say hi to somebody you go to network? Nobody will kill anybody. So Abby started, and Abby worked. Abby came from Nigeria, and as she said, um, first 2 years was hell. And after that, I remember when our boss posted, after that, when our boss posted $80 million, say that she made in 1 year, 80 million. I see to that yesterday that say real estate were coming. Yeah. Real estate money is an wolf money. But if you don't know people, you cannot know any money. That is it. And my I was expecting questions to keep flying. Actually, I was expecting questions to keep flying. But anyways, I believe we have gotten a value. Why this kind of webinar came up is, if you know, the last time we had EJ, the mindset is very important. If you are given 1 million today, if your mindset is still wrong, you will waste the money. The mindset, determination, there's some there's some backgrounds, there's some foundations that we need to lay before we start bringing in coaches. For example, somebody wants to study forex, and I bring in a coach to train you for 3 months, and your mindset is, see, I shall go make, I shall go make, I shall go make. It doesn't work. So before you go to that raw workshop, your mindset has to be like, it's either you die, it's either you what. See, people who make their mind, who make up their mind, they succeed, not forgetting. Sister Evelyn, I'm going to point out to you. Life doesn't respect emotions. I told us before that in this class, forget about pastor. I'm not your pastor here. Okay. I'm going to be your coach here. So don't look at me as a pastor here in this part. When we get to church, for years, you can become pastors. Life is not emotional. No, life doesn't respect emotional. No, that is what will be keeping you down. You said that you're emotional. If you tell your story, your own case is not the worst. It's not the worst. I can say that boldly. It's not the worst. Don't let us feel emotional. Get out. That be anybody. It is when you have that audacity to make it then. No, please, I beg you, don't let us be emotional because of situation. Nothing will happen in that state. Nothing will happen. I just needed to budget on that because when she said that, I didn't feel well. I didn't feel well because this is what this class is all about, to break those emotions, whatever emotions. No, we get going. You see, Sister Jane said that challenges will come. She doesn't see. We see challenges as obstacles. Obstacles. If you don't face challenge today, how do you will you success? How do you know that you can even, you have to face it, overcome it. Oh, anyways, that is that. Thank you so much, Abby. And
Thank you so much, sir.
Abby is still coming back, but our next visit is going to be physical in church. So Abby is still coming out, and she's going to bring the practical ones. And this, I know. When I saw Abby, it's like just two sisters, I know Abby just trying to do small things, but she has a lot and she's done a lot. Abby has trained over thousands of people. I've attended their real estate training several times, online and both, physically, barbers, old people, and that's it. Hallelujah. So thank you so much for coming. God bless you.
Thank you
I
so
appreciate you. God bless you. So if there are no questions, you can have your leave.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just appreciate
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you so much, man. We
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
sister.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Take care. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Abby left now. Sorry, who is Daddy Favor Daddy Price, please?
It's favor, sir. Good evening. It's
Ah,
favor.
okay. Good evening. Good evening. How are you? So there's one thing I want to say. See, this is a program, is an empowerment program. But please, don't expect this program to be funny. I'm sorry. Don't expect it to be funny. I will just tell you one thing happened one day. My mentor happens to be Abby's boss. My mentor happens to be our previous boss, ex-boss, anyways. I went to my mentor. He came to Dubai. I used to arrange his seminar. Whenever he comes around, he's a billionaire anyways. Nigerian, Yoruba for that matter. So I went to him one day. I was complaining, and that there's no money. I want to upscale. This man spoke to me for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I bet you I cried. I hated my life. That is that. And I used to say something in church. What you don't know is your boss. I cried. I cried. If you see wealthy people, they don't care how you feel. They will talk straight to you. They will bash you. They will bash you with cutlass and sword with their mouth because they can feel. They know you're not. They will know you are not serious. You're just whining them. They will know you're not serious because they will know that if you are serious, you will have gotten what you wanted to. I cried. Second time, we're talking. So I went to his hotel and he was talking to, I asked for some ideas. He was giving me the ideas. After 10 minutes, he looked at me, he said, "Why is your pen and your jotter?" I said, "I don't say, you are coming to me, seeking for advice, and you're not writing. Do you want to tell me your brain is that computer?" He walked me out of the hotel. I shame myself. So please, let's have this mindset of bone. To make money in Dubai is not going to be easy, but it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. This program we put on is not because it's easy for me. It's not because it's I have my work, I have my family, I have the ministry, a lot. I have my school. I'm an undergraduate in so many schools. I have that too. But then I said no. I don't want to be a pastor to ordinary. No, that is not the goal. If once God has called me into this, no, we carry ourselves up. That is the goal. That is the goal. Please, I beg of you, just sit down, think. Are we ready to do this, or are we ready to go back when it's still early now? Because it is not every believer that will be coming to train us. Some people will not be believers. They're Christian, but they are not even believers. They will not they don't pity you. So please, I pray that God will help us in the mighty name of Jesus. So thank you so much for coming on board. The video, the recording will be shared. I think I have to stop the recording now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.